Welcome back to AstroTeena, your ultimate guide to decoding the universe's cosmic plans for you. Now, today's topic is electrifying because it's about starting over. Now, if you're entering your year one, your personal year one in 2025, you're on the verge of a major transformation, a fresh start, full of opportunities, challenges, and exciting new beginnings. But here's the curveball. 2025 itself is a global number 9. So it's a 9 year. What does this mean? This means that the energy of endings, completions, and releasing what no longer serves us is in the air, all around us. This creates a fascinating interplay of energies. Your personal desires are charged ahead, and the universe nudges you to pause, reflect, and close old doors before opening new ones. Now, this cosmic combination of 1 and 9 isn't just numerology. It's a life lesson. It's the perfect storm of letting go of the past while taking bold steps into the future. So if you've been feeling stuck, indecisive, or even unsure about what's next, this video will help you make sense of the energy shifts and guide you towards clarity and action. So before we begin, let's take a look at how to calculate your personal year. Now, numerology relies on simple formula. Start with the birth month and the day, and then add them to the digits of the current year, which is 2025. Now, here's a step-by-step guide. So first you take your date of birth. So let's say, for example, your date of birth is September 10th. Write down the September as a 9 plus the 10th day. So September 10th would be 9 plus 1 plus 0, which equals to a 10. And step 2 would be to add the digits of the current year, which would be 2025. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. So the personal year universally is 9, but added to your date of birth with your month and your date would be 10 plus 9. So that's step 3, which equals to a 19. Now we want to reduce this to a single digit. So the 1 plus 9 equals to a 10. And then we reduce that 10 to a single digit, which is a 1. So basically, anybody who's born on September 10th in 2025, their personal year would be 1. So that's how you calculate your personal year. So again, it's your month plus your day plus the current year. And that's how you get your personal year number. So in this video, first I'll do an overview for 2025, what it means as a universal number, and then I will go over in detail what it means for your personal year. So first, let's break down the numerology of 2025, which is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, which equals a 9. Now, this universal number signifies completion, closure, transformation. It's the final number in the numerology cycle, making this year all about reflecting on the past, finishing unfinished business, and letting go of anything that no longer serves your higher good. Now, let's bring in the ruler of 2025, which is Mars, which is known for its fiery, assertive energy. Mars gives this year a very intense, action-oriented flavor. It's all about taking bold steps to clear the path for your future. So think of this as a spiritual and emotional spring cleaning. Time to declutter your life, both physically and emotionally. Now let's talk about the major themes of 2025. These are the energies we'll be feeling throughout the year. Energy of completion and closure. This is a year to wrap up projects, relationships, or situations that have outlived their purpose. Think of 2025 as the final chapter before a brand new book begins. Now, transformation. With Mars pushing us forward, this year is not just about letting go, it's about evolving. Whether it's personal growth or global change, transformation is the buzzword. Now, humanitarian focus. The 9 energy makes us look outward, engaging, encouraging us to support causes that are greater than ourselves. Expect a rise in social awareness and collective action. 9 is also about forgiveness and healing. Now, on a personal level, this is a year to heal old wounds and make peace with the past. Mars's energy might push us to confront what we're avoiding for a really long time, because Mars is encouraging that closure. Now, on a global and personal level, there will be global and personal awakenings. This is a sense of awakening in 2025, a desire to connect with higher truth, whether it's spiritual activism or even self-discovery. Now, let's explore how Mars will shape this year. Mars is the planet of action, courage, and ambition. It's the warrior of the zodiac. And in the 9 year, it's time to help fight for closure and transformation. Now, however, Mars's influence isn't always gentle. It might feel that its energy is fiery, pushing you to take action, even when you'd rather stay in your comfort zone. So this can manifest in different ways, such as increased drive to finish old projects and push forward. Also, heightened emotion like frustration or even impatience when things don't, work your way or they feel stagnant. Another thing is physical energy. Physical energy to tackle challenges head on, but don't forget to balance it with rest. So this year, as far as the energy, this is an impulsive energy. This is a very aggressive energy. So you could be quick to anger. You could be quick to lose your temper. This is where, you have to practice patience because you just want to push through because this is a very quick energy. And people will notice that this year actually goes by pretty fast. You have a lot of things that you want to get done, but you feel like you don't have enough time. So now let's break down how 2025 will influence different aspects of life. Now, regarding career, it's a great year to finalize long-term projects and reflect on whether your current path aligns with your passions. In regards to relationships, it's a year of emotional closure. Let go of toxic connections and deepen relationships that matter to you. Regarding health, with Mars's energy, focus on physical fitness, emotional healing, and let go of stress and old wounds. And you'll also see that this is a year where you would want to join the gym. You want to get active with your health as well. You'll see higher memberships for gyms in this time as well, because people will concentrate on their physical energy. They'll have more energy. We've just gone through the Saturn year, which was the 8, and that's a year where you don't feel like you have enough energy to do anything. And you also, Saturn makes you lazy. So you didn't have the energy, you didn't have the drive to do it, but Saturn requires you to do the work. So this is a very different energy that we're into now. People will have more energy to do things and they're going to want to do things. So the drive and the push is definitely there. And you will definitely feel like there's a time crunch because you want to do so much, but don't feel like you have enough time to do everything on your list. Now, regarding your finances, be cautious with investments and wrap up any lingering financial obligations. Planning for long-term stability is definitely the key here. So on a global scale, the year 9 energy could bring a lot of action in areas where you have been long-standing tensions. So when you're looking at political upheavals, you could be looking at economic shifts and possibly even conflicts, as Mars has a tendency to stir up war-like energy, especially when it's combined with endings and transformation, which is associated with the 9 energy. We're likely to witness power struggles, but also a rise in the collective fight for justice and equality, which could be amplified through movements, activism, and global solidarity as well. Now, in terms of the economy, Mars' influence on the year 9 could bring fast-paced change. We might see market fluctuations with sudden surges and drops. People may also be more motivated to take risks and make bold moves in their financial lives as well. However, this can be a double-edged sword. While some may benefit from quick action-driven decisions, others could face the consequences of impulsive choices. Now, let's talk about weather patterns. With the fiery influence of Mars, we could see a rise in extreme weather events like heat waves, wildfires, and storms that develop quickly and with very little warning. Now, Mars is all about fire and action, so those elements could manifest in nature's cycles as well. Now, this may also be a sense of urgency in addressing climate change as the world begins to take more decisive steps, though not without resistance. And what about health? Well, Mars rules over the physical body and its energy. So this year, people may feel more inclined to push their limits physically and mentally. However, the flip side of this is that Mars can bring rashes, it could bring inflammation, or the tendency to overexert themselves, now leading to burnout or even injuries. if we aren't careful. Now, this energy is active, so it is essential to balance it with rest and recovery. Now, for those of you who have inflammation in your body, you will see that you have more inflammation this year than usual because the element of fire is being activated this year. So that also will show in the body as well. So what does this 9 and Mars energy mean for us individually? This is a year of clearing out old and making space for the new. It's a time of letting go of outdated beliefs, habits, even relationships that no longer serve your higher good. But it isn't going to be easy. Mars will encourage us to take action. Okay, because Mars is all about action, sometimes impulsively because it's not a very patient planet. And it's also to fight what we believe in. But the 9 energy guides us towards closure and introspection. It's essential to take steps back and ask yourself, is this truly the fight I want to be in, or is it worth my time and energy? On a personal level, Mars and year 9 can bring moments of intense passion, but also frustration. You might feel driven to complete a long-term project or finally end a cycle that's been weighing on you. But be mindful, with all the energy whirling around you, it's important not to act out of anger or out of frustration. Channel that Mars energy into something productive, something that benefits you and others in the long run. So here's what to keep in mind for the year. Be mindful of the balance between taking action and knowing when to step back. The Mars energy, the Mars 9 combination pushes us towards change, but the change is not to be reckless. If you're navigating a relationship or your career, be aware of the possibilities of power struggles or confrontations, but also remember that releasing the old is necessary for personal growth. Now, the world events that we witness in 2025 will likely be filled with shifts, both challenging and exciting, from economic changes to political movements to personal breakthroughs. It's all about finding your inner warrior and navigating this year with strength and wisdom. So that's 2025 on a universal level. Now let's look at your personal year and see how year 9 will affect your life in 2025. What is personal year 4? So first things first, what is the personal year 4? When it comes to personal year 4, it's all about stability, structure, and discipline. It's the year where you shift from dreaming about what you want to do to actually starting to build it. It's the perfect time to lay the groundwork for future success. Now, if you've had a few years of excitement and exploration with years 1, 2, 3, this year calls for grounding those experiences into something solid and reliable. So think of it as a year to plant the seeds for those things that you want to grow in the future. Now, personal year 4 is not the time to sit back and to relax. If you want to see results, you're going to have to put in the work. This year is about showing up, being consistent, and building a strong foundation, whether it's in your career, your health, or your relationships. You'll be asked to commit to your goals and to stay disciplined. It's all about small, manageable steps towards bigger things. So stay focused, stick to your routines, and remember that consistency will lead to success. This year is also about stability. That's in your personal life, career, or finances. Now, if you've been feeling scattered or unsure, personal year 4 will help you find your footing. You might be drawn to things that give you a sense of security, like creating a budget, investing in a long-term project, or building a routine that brings order to your life. So invest in stability this year, whether it's saving money, getting organized, or creating a structure that makes you feel secure. Now, organization is your best friend in personal year 4. This year is all about creating structure and developing a solid plan. So if you've been wanting to start a new project, launch a business, or make major life changes, 2025 is the year to get organized and make it happen. Break big goals into smaller, manageable tasks and take action one step at a time. Use planners, to-do lists, calendars to stay on track. Organize your life in a way that helps you manage your time more effectively so you can be more prepared to achieve your long-term goals. Now let's zoom in on your personal year 4 and how that will impact different areas of your life. In regards to love and romance, now love and personal year for ask for stability and commitment. Now, this might not be the year for whirlwind romances or spontaneous flings, but if you're in a relationship, this is a year to build something solid. So you might feel the need to take things to the next level, whether it's moving in together, making long-term plans, or simply deepening your connection. Now, if you're single, 2025 might inspire you to look for a relationship that offers security and trust. So work on building a stable foundation with your partner. Don't rush into things, but focus on building a lasting connection. Now, looking at career and finances, career-wise, personal year 4 is all about building and creating a strong foundation. So this might mean working harder, getting more organized, and making big decisions that set you up for future success. Now, if you've been working on a side project or planning a career change, now's the time to take action and solidify your plans. Finances may also be the focus of the year, whether it's setting up a budget, saving for future, or paying off debts. So stay disciplined in your work and financial habits. Make long-term plans and stick to them, even if it feels like it's slow progress. Now, when it comes to health, personal year 4 is all about creating routine and focusing on long-term wellness. Now, if you've been inconsistent with your health goals, this year encourages you to develop habits that you can maintain for a long run. Think about creating a workout routine, setting dietary goals, or building habits that promote overall well-being. Personal year 4 is all about taking time to work on your mental and emotional health by grounding yourself and staying balanced. So focus on consistency, whether it's exercise, nutrition, or mental health. Create routines that support a balanced and healthy lifestyle. So to make the most of your personal year 4, here's some advice. This year will require discipline and effort. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. So remember, slow and steady wins the race. Build a solid foundation in every area of your life. It might not be the most exciting year, but it will set you up for success down the road. Use your energy to create structure and organize your life. Make plans and stick to them, and enjoy the satisfaction of seeing them come to fruition. So 2025 is year of Mars energy. And the number 4 is the north node of the moon, Rahu energy. So how do these energies play together? Now, the combination of Mars and Rahu in astrology creates a very powerful, intense, and often volatile energy. Both planets are associated with ambition and action, but they express this energy differently, which can lead to a very dynamic result in their interplay. So Mars energy represents drive, courage, physical energy. It governs how we take action, how we assert ourselves and pursue our goals. So it can be aggressive, it can be impulsive, and very combative. So it's a very fast energy. Now, Rahu's energy, it represents desire, obsession, illusion, and it's governed by this hunger for success, material gains, and experiences. It's desire. Rahu's energy is very unconventional. It's boundary breaking and it's unpredictable. So let's look at some pros and cons. As far as pros with Rahu and Mars energy together, Rahu amplifies Mars's drive. It creates an unbreakable force for achieving goals. This combination can push someone to work restlessly towards success, often in unconventional or groundbreaking ways. Mars' bravery combined with Rahu's daring nature makes this very fearless duo. It's a great time for ventures that require bold, out-of-the-box type thinking. Rahu brings innovation and a hunger for the extraordinary, while Mars provides the energy to act. Together they can lead to pioneering achievements, especially in technology, business, and activism. Now, looking at cons of the energies of Rahu and Mars together, Rahu amplifies and magnifies Mars's natural impulsiveness, which can lead to rash decisions or explosive temper. This energy may result in conflicts or accidents if it's not managed carefully. Now, the desire for success can become very obsessive, because Rahu is it's an obsessive energy leading to breakout of unethical behavior. This combination might pursue goals at any cost, disregarding long-term consequences. And also Rahu's association with illusion can cloud Mars's straightforwardness, which can be resulting in manipulative or dishonest tactics in achieving your goals. And also, the intensity of Mars and Rahu together can draw people towards risky or hazardous pursuits, sometimes with negative consequences. So be mindful. Practice grounding techniques like meditation, keep Rahu's restless energy in check, and direct Mars's energy constructively. Engage in physical activities, sports, creative projects to release the excessive energy that you get from these two very unique planets. Focus on long-term meaningful goals instead of short-term gratifications to avoid Rahu's trap of illusion. And take time to plan and evaluate decisions carefully, balancing Mars's action-oriented nature with thoughtful consideration. And also, working with mentors and spiritual practices can help to navigate the intensity of Rahu so that the confusing energies are less in this combination of Rahu and Mars. So it will definitely present you with a lot of opportunities. It's a wonderful year for your personal four natives. So I hope you make the best of every blessing that comes to you. And it should be groundbreaking this year for you. So do make the best of every opportunity that comes your way. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. And while you're at it, don't forget to press that bell notification so you don't miss my monthly videos. The monthly calendar provides your lucky days, your honey days, your money days, and days where you need to practice caution. So don't miss those monthly videos. And I, again, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching today.